John 1, verses 1 to 5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. John 1, verse 25.
Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Sitting at home when you're in your car. Is a Mac man on the show? No matter if you live far. Is a Mac man on the show? You better tune in quick or you might just miss. Is a Mac man on the show? The best show this side of the sea. Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Sitting in the room when you're in your car. Is a Mac man on the show? No matter if you live far. Is a Mac man on the show? You better tune in quick or you might just miss. The best show this side of the sea. Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show? Is a Mac man on the show? Is a Mac name on the show?
And Grand Rising, good day to each and every one of you. This is the Magman Morning Show. Who is that? Okay. Grand Rising to each and every one of you. Woo, what a night. What a night. What a great election night around around in the country and in this region. Let me say to the state of Mississippi, I am proud of all of you that came out to vote on yesterday. Woo, who you telling? It was a great experience to see the wins that were made and the progress that has been going forth. Grand Rising to all of you. Let me give call the roll right quick. I like to say, Grand Rising, great day to all of you that are here. To Deacon Alvin Moore, hey to you, Grand Rising to you, and to Apostle Anthony Reed, Sharon Reed, all of you all, Grand Rising to you, and to our Bushes, everybody that's here. I was coming on last night. I found out I'm going to give you an update on what's going on. I pulled some information in trying to get everything set up, and we're trying. There's something going on, and I think I know what it is, and I know what's happening. And I know what's happening. You can speak, and if you don't think that the Magman Morning Show, I'm not going to say this. The Magman Morning Show is a broadcast that comes on for information and inspiration. I'd like to say to all of you on today, you do make a difference, and we make a difference here. And I'm so elated because I saw people come together that I've never thought that I would see come together in an election year of any kind. I saw Republicans. I saw people that were staunch Republicans vote for a Democrat. I saw people that were concerned about their health care, about their food security. There's already food deserts in Mississippi. But I saw last night that the people, and I keep trying to tell you, the people of the state of Mississippi are not dumb. stupid, slow, and all the things that people have called the residents of the great state, the true residents of the state, citizens of the state of Mississippi, sent the warning shot to Jackson, Mississippi, that what's been going on is not happening. You want to ride with the orange man that so happens to live in a house that's white? That's both of them, tater tot two down there. We gonna show you. And let me say that the victories around this country could not have happened for the Democratic Party if it wasn't for the black vote. I wouldn't care what nobody say. You needed our vote in order to advance and have the victory that they had. Look at Virginia. And if you don't believe that color doesn't matter, there was a black woman running for governor in Virginia, got slaughtered, should have been. She's a Trump supporter. She's that man's supporter. He didn't even endorse her. Let me say that again. He didn't even endorse his party's nominee. That ain't why she lost. They lost because it was a mandate. I'll get to that part. Let me go on down the road a little bit on north to New Jersey. No, before I even move from New Jersey, go to Georgia, where public service commissioners are people that regulate the power. It's a statewide election. Those seats that were open, the Democrats took them. Somebody's fed up with this guy. That's right there. Let's go on and move on up a little bit to New Jersey. And all of the crap and all of the stuff they talked about the nominee for the Democratic Party, talked about the lady so bad. And when election time came, she beat him almost by 16 points, percentage points. When they said this lady had no opportunity, I hope you're listening, Priscilla Williams Teal. And I'm going to say that I'll get to her in a little bit because I know we can win. We can win. Let me say it again. Y'all got sure enough got off y'all behinds and you won. If you don't know, if you have no political, I'll get to. I don't want to go ahead of myself, but let me finish up with New Jersey and keep north, west, because not only that, New York City, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the largest concentration of Jewish American citizens are in two particular states. That's the state of Florida and the state of New York. And that region has some of the, or the largest, some of the largest concentration. They said that this man, who happens to be a Muslim, that he was anti-Semitic and all those other things. Hey, Penelope, how are you? God bless you. See you here. She is now our chief moderator of our show. For the chat to keep y'all together. I didn't call her the chief usher. I don't know if she wants me to call her the chief usher, but we'll get to that later. Penelope Grand Rising, I'm glad you're here. It was a shake-up, a shakedown, and a shimmy, 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 shimmy when this man went all over the city of New York and told them, we got the power to have free busing. Whew, that's a lot of free. We have a right to child health care and to bring these rent prices down. They need to come to Mississippi because it's outrageous what they're charging for rent in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas for these shacks that they call houses. We got something to do about that. But this man went to the constituents, and you know what the key was? Knocking on the doors. Knocking on the doors. Just please vote. It's election time. Please vote. It's a matter of importance. And to all of those canvassers, especially for Diane Black, that had the resources, they gave her I'm going to talk about the Democratic Party too, because you ain't out the hot water yet, Jack. Oh, I got a commentary for you. But I wanted to say hi to everybody. Brother Lee Mack has been in touch with, trying to get in touch with me. They knocked Lee out of the system completely. I can't reach him. with the system that we have because there's some adjustments that have to be made. I'm making a appeal. I don't have it right now. We've had some. October has been a rough month for us. We need your support. Those of you that are hearing me, we need your support to do the things that we do. We can get as you see, they're messing with the count as usual on our YouTube channel and everything. See, if I want to get rid of these people, and I can't do it without you. We paid these people, and they're doing this to us, and the recourse is kind of hard. So y'all come back if you can. If you can't get the replay, election night, which, and this is commentary, is right now. This is what I can do with this right now. Now, with the election night and the things that happen, we've seen Americans of all persuasion come together and say, we're not going for this. And we got to keep the momentum going, folks. The true election for 2026 starts right now, today. That means you candidates that have declared your candidacy, it's time for y'all to go to work. Now, let me go over here to the Senate race for Diane Black. There are no absentee ballots that have been counted in her county, in the county of DeSoto, until this morning. They're going to count them this morning. There's about 1,900 absentee ballots that have not been counted. That's why they have not called that race. You say they called the other race for this. I'd like to say congratulations to Teresa Isom. I reached, and then let me say this. You can say what you want. I reached out to Miss Isom. I did it 3 or 4 times. Even though you won, ma'am, and I'm for the Democrats supported you, still do, because I support that platform. But let me go to another piece, and I want her to hear me if she doesn't hear anything else. And if anybody, I thank y'all for being here. Y'all ain't got to go nowhere, but get this. I'm on the air with this, and there are a lot of people in the bushes that maybe can get this out. Your attitude has to change, Miss Isom. Your arrogance has to change. I don't care if it's not anybody here. I don't know what's wrong with the counter. Forgive me. I don't know what is wrong, but I'm going to keep talking. You're going to have to change your attitude towards your constituents. And you're not entitled to anything. I heard some things, even though you won, and it took a concentrated effort to do it. I'm just serving. No, you got to run again in 2 years. So don't get arrogant. Don't get all puffed up and thinking that you are that you're the it. It took a lot of work to get you in. It took a lot of work. I'm going to say to the Democratic Party, stop jiving around with these candidates. You see what's going on around the country. There was a governor of the state of, former governor of the state of New York that ran against Mamdani, the gentleman that won the New York City race. Now, this man was the governor of the whole state. The name Cuomo in Democratic politics rings real loud, like a dynasty in a sense. And they told him, you go take a seat. Donald Trump, I mean, that man endorsed him. You were a lifelong Democrat and you accepted this man's endorsement. Nail in the coffin. You were through before they even counted the day votes. And let me tell you, Mississippi, don't think that you're out of the woods either with your cronyism and all these isms that you, Justin Crosby, winner. I believe he's going to win. They're waiting for the other results. Reginald Jackson, he was winning and hustled out there. Diane Black, who they didn't give many resources to, is hustling and also waiting for the last count. And Teresa Isom, who thought that out of all things, you needed the black vote here. But yet and still in all I have seen, and I'm going to say what I want to say, change your attitude, ma'am, towards the constituents. This arrogance and big-headedness and thinking that you're all of this and that, ma'am, don't you forget where your votes have come from. There were a lot of people out there that were doing the very best that they can to see that you get into office, and I got bad reports. I got bad reports. I got bad reports from the people. Good morning, Jazz. How are you? I got bad reports from people. I really did. I got bad reports from them. People that worked for you. Nobody, and let me tell you something. Ain't no more free working. The overwhelming results of what was happening on yesterday, and because it happened, is because you got to pay people to work for it. Stop looking for free. All this money that they raised, they had to put them people on the street. You got to knock on the doors. Congratulations to Pastor Brenda Anderson and her crews that tried their best and did their best by helping those candidates to win. Miss Isom, Democratic Party of DeSoto County. Don't get so arrogant and get your head up in the air to think that the battle is over. You still need the grassroots politicians, the grassroots political workers that are out there on the street. I'm speaking as James Mack, the host of the Mac Man Morning Show. I invited Miss Isom to our show. She never responded. I seen her in public, know who she is, invited her. She didn't come. Now, I'm not upset about that. You don't have to do anything. I'm not Johnny Carson or any of the bigger news people, as they say, that my platform doesn't reach anybody, but ask the people around you. I'm going to keep crying loud and sparing not in this way. Thank you, Pastor Anderson and your group, for what you have done. Y'all got out there and you did magnificent. 53 people in 2 weekends hitting them doors, knocking on almost 8,000, 9,000 doors. I'm going to say it again. All you got to do is look at the totals. They knocked on these doors, and yet and still in all, Democrats, y'all have this arrogance and this funkiness about you that you disregard the people that help you get these victories. The mayor of Horn Lake, the aldermen, the 5 of you in Horn Lake that took over Horn Lake. I heard a story. I ain't going to repeat my source, but if I'm wrong, they can't tell me that I'm wrong because I got this fact firsthand. Stop being arrogant. You don't run nothing. You're going to need to reach across the aisle to get those projects that you need completed. Now, since I said that, and I hope they mad, because you know why? The people are going to speak. You got to run for re-election again. Justin Crosby got that seat, and he's going to keep it too, because you know why? People. All this money that was thrown at certain candidates, y'all didn't divide the money up right. I'm going to tell the truth. You did not divide the money up right. Mr. Dupree, Senator Dupree, congratulations, sir, down there, almost down there by the coast. Showed them. So you're not going to keep us out of this. Yet and still in all, we still fight against each other. Get your business straight, DeSoto County, Tate County, all of these counties around in the North Mississippi area. We got fight to do. And I'm going to talk about you every day until you do right. Because I'm going to talk about you. We got a chance in Mississippi to change the way of life for people, and we jabbing around playing politics. Oh, yeah, congratulations to you, Ms. Isom. I'm not knocking you, but ma'am, remember the people that put you in office. Remember those people that voted for you. Because the Memphis folks couldn't vote for you. Yeah, I'm saying it because it was somebody from Memphis that said this funky stuff to me as I went and visited the polls. Had an arrogance and harassing other people. Just you campaign, do your campaign, and stop harassing people. I witnessed this firsthand as a pressman with my credentials covering the election and the arrogance that I saw. Why am I bringing this out? Yeah, Cuomo's had all the jobs and they bust Cuomo's head. Y'all better stop thinking y'all got a dynasty and you can put your sons, your daughters, and your folks in the office and thinking that you got a right. You ain't got a right to nothing. I heard them say, I got a right. I got a right. I got a right. You ain't got no right. They ain't finished counting the votes in DeSoto County yet. It's 1,900 absentee ballots that ain't even been counted. Y'all counted Diane Black out. 1,900 ballots need to be counted. The race ain't over. I'm rooting for you, Diane Black. I'm rooting for you. They did you wrong. They did you wrong. And if I'm wrong about it, call me. Y'all know who I am. I'm going to put the thing in the chat for you if you want to come up. Prove me wrong. I'm sick of this plantation politics in the Democratic Party. You won. Look at what people have done. Invest in your people. I don't care if you don't never like me. It doesn't make a difference. I'm not here for you to like or for people to like. I'm here to deliver the facts and news. Mr. Taylor, chairman of the Democratic Party, tighten the belt up. You did a great job, sir. You did a great job. But some of your brothers and sisters, some of them folks that's with you, they ain't right. Some of them are not right, and they know who I'm talking about. We need unity in the Democratic Party. Pull these factions together. The young people, if it wasn't for the college young people, Delta State College down there, university in Cleveland, them young people got out there and voted. Yet y'all ignore and think that it's just old folks and people with gray hair walking around here. And we ignore the young people, but they voted yesterday and gave victory in Mississippi. Now to these Senate seats in this congressional race. There's some people that are getting ready to run and think that they can run in the 1st Congressional District and in the Senate. And I'm laying down the gauntlet right now. I am for Priscilla Williams Teal for U.S. Senate. That lady can win. That activist, been in there in the community, help fighting for the water rights and everything and trying to be the activist that she is for her people. And we got plantation politics. I hope y'all hear me down there in Jackson. Y'all can't even get things together down there. It's a runoff for the old mayor's seat. Congratulations to the District 26 winner, Miss wait a minute, hold on. I got to get the paper. I ain't got the paper. Let me get the paper and see. I hope y'all hear me. All this old jabbing around and this foolishness and everything, and we winning these races. And you see what wins. What wins the races is get out there and vote. Let me look at this. I wish I could pull this up. Let me see. I'm going to Diane's race. Diane is less than 400 votes away from winning. Out of that 100, she's got an incumbent Republican. Percent of the vote is being is in the race. It ain't over in 19. She's less than 400 votes away. And if she gets at least out of that, if she gets, and I'm praying that she gets the majority out of that and surpass this person that she's at, she's going to win that race. Y'all don't listen to the news media. Like, to get the numbers like I got, go to the Mississippi. I went to the actual Secretary of State and the other, they've called the race in District 2, which we congratulated you, Miss Isom. But remember where your votes came from. You got to run in 2 years. Serve the people, ma'am. Know the issues. Read. Get with the senior members of the DeSoto delegation and read. Humble yourself. Humble yourself, ma'am, because there's some bad reports that's out there. You need a lot of making up to do. Humble yourself. With 76% of the vote counted, Ms. Isom got a substantial lead. It's 70 6% of the tally, but there's 1,900 votes out there. Now they called it for her. I don't know if they see what we see. They don't see what we see, but all the results are not in. But we congratulate you. I believe she's going to win that race. Now let's go to Mr. Crosby. Now this is kind of interesting, and if you don't think that your vote counts, keep thinking. Now, right now, Mr. Crosby has 52% of the vote. He has less than a 300 vote lead on the incumbent Republican. Look at this scalding behind whooping that the Democrats are giving, because you know what Mr. Crosby did? He hit the streets. He talked to the voters. He knocked on the doors. He had people knocking on the doors. You got to put some skin in the game. He advertised here on the McMahon Morning Show. He gave us an opportunity to do what we do until they hit us, hit my broadcast network. I got something for them. Like to say hey to everybody at WKRA 92.7 on your FM dial in Holly Springs. All of our listeners in Holly Springs, Mississippi, are real good supporters. I want to thank our supporters, and we have a main supporter there. I can't say too much, but I want to thank our main supporter there. I don't have permission to say. What I to say. There's some people that are in sensitive positions, and with 95% of the vote in for Mr. Crosby right now, he's looking at. I'm going to look at these other counties that they're reporting in. It's 9 o'clock. They should be up, but Clay County has not posted their. Okay, let's look at Monroe. That's Monroe. In Monroe, he's 52. Let me see, Chickasaw. No. I'm looking at the different counties, folks. There are 2 counties that have not reported their votes in for House District 22. That's our buddy and our friend and our brother, Justin Crosby. All right, let me look at something else. I wish I could show these to you, but let me give you the rundown real quick. Y'all just hang on for a second. There's another couple of numbers that I have to look at. Let me look at 26. House District 26. This is the race that Coahoma County. Let me see what's going on. Where these numbers coming from? We don't have the numbers as of yet. No reporting. Otha Williams, according to some reports, Otha Williams the third, sir. Congratulations for winning that House District 26 seat. It was held by Orlando Payton, who was elected Mayor Lou Red. Y'all know Red's Blues Lounge. He used to advertise with us. He was elected mayor of Clark, Mississippi, and left his seat open. And Mr. Otha Williams has successfully, according to the results, have won that seat. But we're rooting for you. The official results are not in, and it hasn't been certified. But Mr. Crosby, we're looking at House District 22. And let me look at this. Now, there were some that were unopposed. We're looking at Senate District 19 has not been called yet. And District 11 has been called, I think, if I can get this. No, with 77% of the vote. Now, this is the closest race right now. That's Tate County. Tate County is going for his opponent. They got some now. Tunica County, it looks like they're getting their results in. But the race is definitely, but in DeSoto County, that's where he's fighting. That's where Reggie is fighting, in DeSoto County. And they don't have all the results in. But right now, he's leading with 51%. No, he ain't. Let me go back. In DeSoto County, he's trailing by less than 100 votes. He's trailing. Okay. He's trailing by less than okay, Reginald Jackson has 1,797. His Republican opponent has 1,784. I don't know math too well. That was a hard subject for me. If somebody can 1,797 take away 1,784, somebody put it in the chat what it is. I could add it up, but I didn't do it though. Okay, so he's less than 100 votes away. All of the counties have not reported. They can count the votes up to a certain time. They can hold those, not hold them, but they can, so they haven't certified the election right now. So it's not official, but from what we can do, our predictions are that Mr. Reginald Jackson is going to win. After everything is over, I believe that he's going to win. District 19 is the race that we're looking at specifically because that's our friend Diane Black. Diane is holding on. She needs quite a bit of these. She's neck and neck with this person, this incumbent Republican. She's on him. This is a tight race. Now in District 2, because of the minority makeup and the black makeup, let me tell you why Miss Isom won. You have District 40 over there. You have District 40, which is the minority district, the district over in Horn Lake, and that's major. That's a major part of how Miss Isom won. And all you got to do is look at the numbers. Now, Representative Hester Jackson McCray is the state representative over there, and it was her group and her efforts with the crew that they had that they got out Miss Isom, and along with Ms. Anderson and the rest of them and all those volunteers. Thank you to the NAACP for getting the vote out. They got help to get the vote out, and out in the county there in DeSoto. We compliment you, Miss Isom, but we got to tighten our ship up, and you might need to say, apology ain't gonna hurt nothing. You had your event at the church, which is good, and just go in and just charge it to your head and not to your heart. And if you can't apologize and say I might have said, because there were some horrible things that I heard, and I think you need to give an apology to some people. I don't know if you'll do it, but I hope that that's in your heart, because that was terrible what I heard from that supporter with my own ears. I don't hope that it does not represent you, ma'am. I really hope that it doesn't represent Mr. Ricky Thompson, who's over in the Tupelo area, a friend of mine. Ricky won his race outright. There was no opponent. Congratulations to District 16 state representative, Brother Ricky Thompson, who has went back is going back to the House after this redistricting. Let me see here what I got. I got one more unopposed. There are some unopposed people. Let me see if I can get this. Carl Gibbs. Hey, Mr. Gibbs, that's my friend, Mr. Carl Gibbs. House District 36 had no opponent. He's doing a great job, has always done a great job. Mr. Carl Gibbs, I can't wait to see you, Brother Carl Gibbs, real soon. Congratulations to you, sir. House District 36, he won that race. That was 36 I was at. Here I am right here. Let me see. And that was the Republican. GOP got that. Let me see right here. Who is this? And Representative Kabar Kareem, District 41. Congratulations, sir. That's the gentleman that's in charge of the Mississippi Black Caucus chair, doing a wonderful job, sir. I commend you. Had no opponent, and you're still on the wall. We congratulate you, sir, and for your leadership that you give to the state of Mississippi. Let me see here. Now I got some more. I got one other person. Wait a minute. Let me see. Lord, let me get this. No, that's not it. Let me see if I can. No, that's Diane. Diane, hold on. Diane. Okay, who is this? Now, there's going to be a runoff in Senate District 26. And all of these people did not run as Democrats. They ran as independent, no party affiliation, but they're Democrats. Miss Munford and Miss Johnson are going to be in the runoff. They're the top two vote getters. They didn't have somebody that outright won 51%. And that's going to be a fight. That's down there in Jackson, the state capital. I don't know why they playing these games about no affiliation. If you're a Democrat, you're a Democrat. If you're a Republican, you're a Republican. Also in 24, there's going to be a runoff against Brown and Pope, Justin Pope and Miss Brown. That's District 24. And they are the top two vote getters. And those results have not been officially given. Let me see. That's 24. Let me see. Where else can I go? Right here. I got one more. That's 19, 24, 26, 34. Let's see. 34. Wait a minute. 34. Forgive me. I'd have y'all on here too. I want you to hear what I have to say. Juan Barnett in District 34 won outright. They didn't have an opponent. That's 34. Let's look at 41 in the state Senate. Okay, that was a Republican. That's 41. Let's look at 42. Okay, not 42. Let's see, 45. And Mr. Johnny Dupree, he rolled. He rolled on Anna Rush, the Republican, by 2-1, almost 3-1. 4,983 votes to 2,006. And he beat her. He beat her bad. They said Mr. Dupree wasn't going to make it. They sent a whole lot of money down there. But you know what happened? They knocked on the doors. I can't wait to see Mr. Dupree down there when they get ready to swear him in as a senator from District 45. Okay, now let me get back to you all. All right, now why am I saying all that? Why did I put all of that out there and all those other things? It's because we've been rooting for people, and the people that we endorse are doing good, not just because I endorsed them. It had nothing to do with me. But you know something? Change is in the air. And I'm going to say this again. Just because a person raised money for a certain person, just because a person has some kind of, you think you got some clout, it's going to be a fight here in the state of Mississippi. Priscilla Williams Teal, get ready to go to work. Because you know why? Winning is you got to get through this primary. Now, the primary is like this. Now, I'm going to support the party ticket. But when it comes to the primary, I can support who I want to support now. You can't tell me who to support. I'm basically, I can vote independent. Like I said, I got people that I know, Grand Rising to Candle Dessert Lounge, that have made their presence. Grand Rising to you. And so we're in the midst of we're not through yet. Now, this is just the first leg. We got to get through this primary in March. Okay, and we say, and I've heard that the field is widening, but Priscilla Williams Teal is my pick for this primary. This is my pick. I'm going to work. I'm going to work. We're going to work, y'all. We're going to work. This is a statewide election, and we're not going to let plantation politics, plantation Democratic politics, or plantation Republican or any other party plantation operation. It's over in Mississippi because you know why? They're talking about it nationally. Roland Martin, last night they were talking about the races that were won. See, we're breaking up that monopoly of having that supermajority in the House and the Senate especially now in the Senate. If these Senate seats come in, they're going to have to negotiate. And the handwriting is on the wall in Mississippi because that fellow with the orange makeup, he's nervous right now. He had a breakfast this morning. Excuse me. He had a breakfast this morning with the GOP, so with the Republican senators, and told them, you're going to eliminate the filibuster so we can open up the country and push all of our agenda through because the Democrats are coming. If I'm lying, James ain't my name. This morning in the White House, the house that's white for them folks, sat there, and when they were asking, the reporters were asking questions, they put the reporters out. How do you feel about this shellacking and this ass whooping that you got last night? He didn't say nothing. Yeah, I said ass whooping because it was an ass whooping. He's through. In California, he's through. Let's talk about California for a second. The initiative that's on the ballot, Texas thought that they could get away. Well, we're going to give it to Donald Trump because he deserves it. Who deserve what? They took 5 congressional seats, including Miss Cochran. She can run for Senate right now. Jasmine Crockett for Senate, doggone it. Jasmine Crockett, Priscilla Williams Teal can take them seats. What y'all got? And listen to me, black brothers out there. What y'all got against a black woman? All this old hold your head down, walk behind me kind of garbage is over in Mississippi. Hold your head down, do what you do. Ain't nobody got no, you don't own nobody. Black men, you punks, you cowards out there that say a black woman can't make it. You better change your attitude. If it wasn't for the black woman, can I get a witness in the chat? Ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm giving it to you like it right. It's the black woman that's saving us, our tail. It's the black woman that's saving us in America. Oh, it's quiet now. Women, speak up. Get your stand up, and you deserve a standing ovation. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until Meredith Hammer put the hammer down in Sub-District 17 for that judgeship. Oh, wait until Kiana Belcher come around and swing and knock off her opponents for District 5. Up there in Cook County. I ain't forgot about my folks up in Cook County. We still got some stuff going on. Mika Lighter's getting ready to run. My sister, my broadcast sister up in Champaign, Illinois. Oh, y'all ain't forgot about my friends. My people that I support in these races that we're running. It's the black woman. If it wasn't for the black woman, we'd be in trouble. Come on now, tell the truth, shame the devil. Black men sat up there, didn't vote. This time they voted. They got off their behind and they voted because they saw the life that they was getting ready to live was coming before them. It is right now 43 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. I'm going 1 hour. I can't do it no more. I'm going to tell you why I'm going 1 hour. And I'm going to talk about the black women. Let's go back to the sisters again. Who got out and voted, who got out there and knocked on the doors, who ran for office. Now, Miss Isom, I'm not against you because you ran. I have a problem with you because you haven't apologized to the workers that were insulted by the things that were said by you. Now, you want to find out, you know my phone number. Apologize. All you got to, I'll bring you on the show. Just say, look, charge it to my head. To come and humble yourself. Yes, you won. Don't get arrogant. Don't get the big head because you got to run in 2 years. But I think you owe some folks some apologies. Democratic Party of DeSoto County, you owe some folks some apologies. They got out there and worked just as hard as you thought that y'all was working. Bring the Democratic family back together and we can win. Look at what y'all did in Horn Lake. We commend you, Mayor Stokes, but y'all don't get the big head. There's still people out there that need y'all's help. Don't get the big head. Y'all got wins under your belt. I'm for you. But we can't be knocking each other upside the head. Yeah, the women are making it. Brothers, we got to get behind these sisters. I can see a U.S. Senator, black woman from Mississippi. I can see it. I can see it, folks. I can see a black governor, a Democratic governor in the state of Mississippi, a lieutenant governor. Oh, he nervous too, because he loses that grip in the Senate. We got to work together. Now, if they were right, we wouldn't have this. A nonpartisan election. Just vote the person in, minus the party. But it just so happens that somebody is listening to that man in the house that's white, that wear the ugly makeup. He's sitting there telling y'all, kill the filibuster. That's the only way we're going to do. You can kill the filibuster if you want to. Don't think the Democrats ain't getting ready to take over Congress. It's on. The fight is on. California told you over 2-1, for almost 5 million votes. Them people got out there. All that dirty stuff that you did, all evil is not going to make it. Now I'm going to shut up about that. Let me tell y'all what I need y'all to do. Everybody that's listening to me under the sound of my voice, I have a new system. I paid for this here, and they still ain't. I don't want to. We need to change our live stream service. I have a company that I researched, and we need to help, but we don't have the funds. I am exhausted. I am still waiting for, oh Lord, Jesus. I'm still waiting for my contract to be fulfilled on a certain situation. And that's another, I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to roll with this. I need your assistance. I need everybody that can, in order for our show to be full. Lanes. I need your assistance. We need to get our commercials back up. We need to do all of these things. Don't leave me hanging out here. I ain't begging. But if you like the McMahon Morning Show, y'all know that we had had all kinds of people on by now, but they locked our system. I'm about sick of them. So I want them, and I know they're hearing me. I can't get my money back. I can't do it. But you all, I need your assistance. There are people playing around with commercial money and things. It's not going to be listen, I'm tightening up my own ship. There's no more favors, no more being nice, not saying in that sense, but I really tried to help some people and they stabbed me in the back. But that's cool. You tried to, but I got armor on. So your knife broke. I got armor on. The words that you say don't matter to me. It makes no difference what you think about me, but it does make a difference what I think about you. So what I think of it controls my destiny. What you think don't matter. If it's negative, you can keep it. I don't care if you don't like me. I'm going to tell the truth. The only way we're going to win is we got to be unified. And y'all know we need to get ourselves together and make a change and a difference. No, the politician is not the person that's going to solve our problems. It's the people. Are we going to live in a perfect world? No, it's topsy-turvy. The Lord is on his way back. Yes, he is. I'm going to say it again. Jesus is on his way back, y'all. The Lord is on his way back. But in order for us to continue to live and to operate, I'm talking to those of you that really know God in your life, that the word is fulfilling itself every day. Now, God is going to take care of his children as long as they're saved. There's some saved folks. There's some people that really, truly love God in their hearts and gave their lives over to the Lord for real. That's why that's why the covering is over us now. But when he comes back, it's going to be another different plan. Oh, y'all didn't expect that to be said. If you really believe, do you believe? I'm not religious, but do you believe? So while we're here, present, right now, we can live better. And let them have a fight. If the fight is there, let them fight each other. But as we live here, we don't have to live under those subjections. That's why we need to get our system back up and going. They doing us wrong, folks. I can't even play a commercial, can't play a tape, can't they locked Brother Lee Mack out of the system I can't even get him on. Help me to do and to make the Mac Man Morning Show to get ourselves back together. We need your help. It don't take a whole lot. I don't have it. I can't play a commercial. I can't charge for a commercial or anything like that because the system is locked up. So that, in other words, StreamYard is trying to silence me, but they can't. You see, I'm on here. They can give me limited cover. They said we ain't gonna let you work nothing. But I found another streaming service that if you all help me, we can do this by this afternoon. I can have it done. I just don't have the funds. So if you go look at the bottom of the screen, I'm ready to come on camera. Can't do it with these people. Go to the bottom of the screen. Your donation is welcome and graciously appreciated. I can't tell you what to get. I ain't going there, but we need your help. Now, I said that, and I hope it's 51 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock on this Wednesday after the election, the wonderful election that has happened. And I'm just grateful that I got a chance to witness it. I want you to hold on. Why don't you sacrifice? Your free will giving will help. We need you. We had a situation where, and let me say this, I got to say this. When you come to me and ask me to work, it's not for free. And let me say this. There's a lot of things that entail. Now, you know that. When you come to me and ask me to help, don't flip the script and get permission and get all legal matters out of the way. Please. I was invited somewhere and there was certain, it went well. I'm not dissing nobody, but I'm going to tell you just a little bit. And I'm working. It wasn't no vacation. And the persons that reached out to hire us did not get the proper clearance, and it caused a lot of legal confusion. I have a contract. I fulfilled my part of the contract, but the authorization wasn't given by the principal. If those of you that know what the principal mean in contract negotiations or in contracts, the principal was not notified, and the person authorized that came to me signed for my services did not get authorization from the principal, which caused some legal wrangling going on. That person did not have permission. Not that they did not want me, but they did not go to the right persons to do it, which now it causes a legal fight. That means I didn't lose anything, but I didn't gain nothing either. I lost time. I lost 5 days of broadcasting. 5 days. I couldn't broadcast. Then StreamYard hits me. And I'm sitting there like, what do I do? Oh, God got away. We always say God is good. We need to support each other. We need to do this. We need to do that. And all of those things. But, no matter how many setbacks the Mac Man Morning Show has had, and last month was our doozer, we ain't going nowhere. As long as God give me breath and give me an opportunity to get out here, I'm going to do everything that I can to continue to stay on there. It's going to be they ain't seen nothing yet. And I'm just happy because you know what? No matter what weapons form, they ain't going to prosper. Never said it wasn't going to form. Never said you weren't going. And people that have a hard time like we do, they hate the truth. There are a lot of people don't want me getting on nobody's back telling y'all about the money that they sending and all that other stuff there. Yeah, well, I'm a member of the press. I'm a certified pressman. I was at the conference, the news conference, when it was announced how much money they sent to the state of Mississippi. That's why I said what I said. What I'm saying, I can back up. Okay. So that's where we're at. No offense to anybody that we're trying to help, but please, if you ask for us and then there's legal matters, please get legal clearance before you call me, because I'm not going to do it anymore. It wasn't my fault. I didn't know. I thought that we had authorization from the principal, but we did not have authorization from the principal person that we were working for. And a lot of work went into it. I'd like to thank Ms. Aretha Orr for working with me, of Brown Baptist Church, and her wonderful business. I can't even pull it up right now because they locked us in. So we want to thank you, Ms. Orr, for your work that you helped us in what we were doing. But the lady didn't have authorization. The person didn't have the authorization. Neither the stepfather had the authorization to hire me. And I thought that they did by the signed contracts and the things that were going on. And it got back because something happened, and it got back. And I had to speak to the principal. And the principal said, first of all, I hadn't authorized this. And I'm sitting there like, well, these your folks. He said, I don't care who it is. I didn't authorize. Now, this person is a pro ball player, got an agent and management and people in this corner. He said, I'd like to have you as a surgeon. If they'd have came to me and told me, I wouldn't have had any problems with you. I said, really? He said, they didn't tell me anything. I said, what? I got a contract. He said, yeah, you do, but you didn't, that person didn't have my authorization. Well, I can't. Well, now here we go with this fight. I ain't got time for this. Deal right in business. So I don't have the resources to fight it. I don't have it. Even though we got a contract, there's arbitration. They won't come. I don't have representation right now because I got to find it and then I got to retain it. I'm trying to keep our show going because I will say, and in my heart, leave it alone, James, and go on about your business. Because God, it's not my battle, it's His. I'm here to help. I'm here to use all the journalistic training, all of the gifts and skills that I have for the people that I speak to each and every day. This is the McMahon Morning Show. It's 9:57 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is live and direct. Now, I've said what I had to say. Let me say this again. Go to, if you got to get somebody to do it, kids or something or whoever, our mechanism that we have right now is our Cash App directly for our company, Mac Media 3. That's all you had, $ Mac Media 3. And help us to get this new system. It ain't going to cost much. All I need is $100. That shouldn't ask for much. I ain't big. I don't have it. Personally, I don't. And I got to keep this show going. It's nobody else's responsibility. Like Roland Martin told me. Brother Roland said, James, he says, I got more support from my YouTube audience and such and such. He says, and they didn't monetize me because I tell the truth. See, there's certain things you can't say and they'll stop your money. And I ain't letting, all I want them to do is let me put my program on. And it's up to you, our supporters and people that support the McMahon Morning Show. We're the best show this side of the Mississippi, best morning show this side of the Mississippi. I show no bias towards Democrat or Republican in our political talks. I give the straight news. I've helped people, reached out to many a politician, many a people, and sometimes they forget about who helps them. That's all right. But if you believe that what we're doing is right, all we need is $100, $120 really, to get the system in. We can't even bring Brother Lee on. We can't bring anything on. That's what we need. And I'm ready to get on with what we need to do. I'll get it, but I'm coming to you that I talk to each and every day and each and every morning. I dare you just to say, hey, I sacrifice to help for the truth. I'll reach out and I'll help you. It will graciously help me to do what I got to do. This is the McMahon Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions. All of you that are here, WRKRA and the WRFU listeners, y'all help us out here. You see it on here. Those of you who are looking at the replay, when you get the replay, it works 24/7. Reach out, y'all. It ain't gonna hurt you to do so. If you know that we have been of benefit to you uh, and brought you what we need, even in our commentary. Don't y'all miss Brother Lee? Brother Lee ain't been here. It seemed kind of quiet, and it's just so funny that he ain't here. But this system won't let us get in. We ain't got no guests. Can't reach out to him. Can't play any multimedias because they locked the system. Help unlock the Mac Man Morning Show. Help us to move on to another system that we can do. I need your help. It's nothing. I'm asking. I'm not begging. I'm asking. And they say if you don't ask, you won't receive. Closed mouth won't get fed. Well, I'm not starving, but we sure enough need some bologna and cheese. And y'all help us out. Happy birthday belated to Brother Bert Kennison, my dear best friend in the city of Chicago, got a birthday. God bless you, Brother Bert, Elder Bert Kennison, Overseer Elder, Senior Minister Bert Kennison, my dear friend from, oh man, I've known you a long time. Happy birthday to you, brother. And to all of you that are celebrating your Scorpio birthdays, my brother Charles McClellan is celebrating a birthday. My niece Lisa, Lisa, happy birthday to you. All of you Scorpios out there, y'all know y'all dangerous. Oh, it's Scorpio season. It was Leo season, and the fish is coming up soon. You know, I'm a Pisces, so you know the fish is going to come up soon. Hey, thank you all for being here. We're going to be back here tomorrow morning. Hey, we can be on. If you all help us, we can be on tomorrow in a new system. And you'll be able to see me and you'll be able to observe. Just help us if you can. It's not going to hurt. We got to help each other anyway. And it's nothing wrong with it. I see people begging and asking for money, and they give for the silliest things, and people give. But I can't knock them because they give into what they like. I'm not saying that y'all don't like me or nothing. It's all right. But help us if you can. This is the Magman Morning Show. We'll be back on tomorrow. Or we're trying to, if we can get this new system, I can get in this system. We'll have Magman After Dark. That's our evening show. But we can't do anything to the Ashley family before I go to Samantha and her wonderful husband. Y'all have my sincere condolences in the loss of your mother-in-law, Brother Kevin's mom. We're praying for you. We've been working on some things for them, and we're praying for you. And also the Flame of Fire, they know who they are. I can't mention their name, but they know who they are. We need your help. We need y'all's help. And we need to get this system together. I'm about sick and tired of this. And we going to be okay. Diane Black, hold on. They're getting ready to count these votes this morning. They got to count these absentee ballots. Y'all, we need to, I'm going to see if we can get somebody down in at the courthouse in DeSoto County to cover that for us. But all the votes are not in. It's not official or certified. They got to count the last votes. So hold on, folks. We can come back this evening with something. Help us to get there. We just need, if 4 people give $20, $25, we will be okay. We'll be there. If or somebody wants to just give it outright, we'll be where we are. Take a chance and watch and see what happens. Give us an opportunity to expand and to broaden our horizons and stop having them censor us like they are. And you got this box up here. That's what you've been looking at. Yeah, it's time for me to get out there and to do what I need to do. So I'm working hard. I'm gathering information to help us to do what we do. All right, now we'll be back on tomorrow or this evening if we can get you. They let me play. That's my music. The only thing I got, I'm playing it through another device. But this is the original song, the original music, but we're getting ready to go. And y'all be good to each other. Listen, we're going out with our affirmation. No matter how much a person is getting. God is blessing. We don't have to be jealous of anybody because if we wait our turn, sit back, God got more than enough to bless us with when he gets through blessing it, all the others. You ain't got to be jealous of nobody. You ain't got to be envious. What's for you is for you. All right, we're getting ready to get out of here. This is the Mac Man Morning Show. Y'all have a wonderful morning.
It's the Mac Man Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home when you're in your car. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. No matter if you get far. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. It's the Mac Man Morning Show.